10 of Ontario's finest 2-year-old pacing fillies of 2000. The Gold Super Final at the start. And they're off and pacing. Watching Cupcakes and Whipped Cream, and she's being asked to come out hard with Shawmore Lynn from the outside. Into the top trio will be Silver 7. Rocket Time is going to go on in the early sprint. Camille Sealster is outside into the top 5. Go Wilma Go, followed up in 6. Stonebridge Elite is 7th away. Royas Bambi is 8th. Ardor Jam is 9th. One more back there in 10th was Wendy on the table. A big front end battle. Cupcakes and Whipped Cream. Rocket Time rocketing to the front. 26 and 4/5. The 2-year-old fillies went that first turn. Rocket Time has made the lead, but paid dearly to be there. From post 10, Camille Sealster is still driving and pressing the pace. Cupcakes and Whipped Cream is going to pull again out of the 3-hole. Right there in 4th is Shawmore Lynn tracking the leaders. Then 3 more to Silver 7 from 5th. Go Wilma Go starts up 6th on the outside. Stonebridge Elite is 7th. And the last 3, Royas Bambi with Ardor Jam and Wendy on the table. Retaking front, Cupcakes and Whipped Cream. 55 and 1 was the half. 28 and 2 second quarter. On the attack is Go Wilma Go, and hard spent in the pocket Camille Sealster. Here comes Shop 5. Ardor Jam 6th on the outside. Shawmore Lynn went back in, then Wendy on the table. Silver 7 off stride. Rocket Time out of contention. Cupcakes and Whipped Cream 125 to 3/4. A more moderate third split of 29 and 4. Cupcakes and Whipped Cream. Stonebridge Elite. Here comes Royas Bambi, and challenging the leader is Go Wilma Go. Cupcakes and Whipped Cream. Royas Bambi and Paul Mackenzie moving up on the far outside. Royas Bambi to a short lead. That's Royas Bambi. That'll win the Ontario Sire Stakes Super Final. She collared Cupcakes and Whipped Cream. Stonebridge Elite 3rd. Go Wilma Go 4th. Royas Bambi wins the Super Final 155 and 3.
Yeah.
Well, the race sets up for Jeff, a 2-year-old daughter of Bono's Jade, as they go wicked fractions to the half of 55 and 1 out of Mystique by goalie Jeff. Bob Irving and Ed Hathaway own. Dominic Chico trains. Paul Mackenzie, the winning driver. 155 and 3, a lifetime best. 1074, 43.50.
That one, and it certainly worked out perfectly for you, Paul.
Yeah, I got a third over there, Greg, up the backside there, and then I tipped her at the top of the stretch, and she got the job done, yeah.
You were telling me that you had full intentions of trying to leave tonight. I guess that worked out in the final analysis of it all.
Yeah, I left to try to leave a little with her, but she didn't get off on the right foot, so I ducked her, and they get into a little battle up front early, so it worked out, yeah.
Can you sense the pace? I know you've been driving for a long time. Can you get a feel that they're really rolling up front, and you kind of know at that point it's setting up for you?
Well, at times you can, Greg. I mean, just like I seen Cupcakes leaving, Roger left with his mare, and there was a little battle up front, and like I said, it's moved out and followed McDonnell, and getting up around last turn, we were like 3rd over, and that was a good spot to be.
At what point in the stretch did you think, okay, we're going to make it here?
But halfway down, she was still coming, and I looked over. Carl was teaming his mare, and she was still getting to Carl's mare, and right deep stretch here, she looked like she got the job done, yeah.
And a measure of respect for this filly. She'd won 4 times this year, but she's been the bridesmaid several times, and you must be pretty proud of her. You've been the regular driver. Her finally breaking through and winning the big one tonight. Yeah,
it was a good time for her to break and beat Cupcakes. I mean, all year she chased second, and third here a couple of times, and it was good tonight to beat her.
Do you know if we can expect to see her in the Canadian Breeders?
Yeah, I'd say if she stays sound, everything's healthy and stuff, she'll be back for the Canadian Breeders, yes.
Okay, Paul, congratulations. Your biggest purse win to date.
Yes, it was.
All right, that's Paul Mackenzie, and he scores in, again, what was a real slugfest there. A great show being put on here tonight, super final night, and the show will continue next in race number 4.